Well, hey everybody, welcome back. There's about 18 minutes left on Friday's close here, but I'm done trading for the day now. We're also in the process now of wrapping up our 3-day quarterly intensive. So thank you to the countless people from all over the world that spent your days with us and nights and early mornings and everything else for the last 3 days. That was quite a quarterly intensive to remember, and I'm glad you guys were there. Now, those recordings will all be in for you by Monday. Most of them are already in there for you now. So as we take a look at what was on my mind here over the last couple of days and what I'm focusing on. You recall the weekly charts here, we have this massive resistance above us. I keep talking about this over and over again, but it's just that important. And remember, this is long-term resistance here going back in time. You'll see over here it was key support and then it became key resistance, and so that's why it's such an important deal to us. So on a weekly basis, we have a lot of resistance above us, but we have short-term rising support underneath of us. So this opens up the opportunity for longs and shorts from my perspective. Bringing that down to the daily level here, similar situation. We got that resistance right above us, but we're very bullish in the short term here, and so long side trades were on the table. And because we were down below the speed lines on an intraday basis, effectively that gave me short side opportunities and long side opportunities. Now, as we're in a market like this where we can look for both longs and shorts, we're not really counter trend trading. One thing you can do is go into, of course, the wealth chart sector scanner. Now, the thing about this is that you can do all sorts of sorting to find some of the most interesting ideas. And let me show you how you do that real quick, because I want to make sure everybody understands sector scanning in a whole different way than is traditionally done. We don't do daily percent ups and downs and everything else. That can be very, very misleading to say the least. What we do is we focus on it algorithmically and analyze the whole sector, how many are up, how many are down, so basically advancers, decliners within it, but also then the individual algorithmic analysis of each one. So it's much different. So we sort it, right? Then what you do is you can find yourself taking a look at some of the top ideas. Now, I want to be clear. If you're a short-term trader, maybe you're trading for 1 to 4 or 5 days, maybe you want to look at the daily algo score. If you're looking to hold for multiple weeks, maybe you might want to look at the weekly algo score. If you're a position trader and holding for 6 months or more, you might want to look at monthly algo scores. So the concept is the same for all of these, all right? So you just find the ones that are the most interesting, right, based on the time frame you want to focus on. And so what you could do is, like, I'll take the top 3 here right now. I'll hit compare, then I'll resort those and find the most interesting ones there. And you can already see the top 3 of each of these: financial exchanges, insurance, reinsurance, and marine shipping. Of course, industrial distribution. So distribution, transportation, those things are marine shipping. You heard me talk about like the marine shipping and trucking and aviation shipping back at the beginning of last year. And so as we're taking a look at this now what you do is that's what you get, and then you sort it and find the most interesting ones from there. And that brings us over to what you see actually on this one. And so you see there's some really good plays, that have been firing off with like the ITP tools and that, all the things we're looking for, right? The champion setups, Pro RT, acceleration alerts, rapid trade identifiers, dual momentum, and triggers, right? What does that mean? After pullbacks, we're expecting a higher high. If it does it with more triggering, that means after a pullback, we're expecting a higher high. So that played out really nicely. So you can keep up on these things as they're happening there each day, right? Each day, each week, each month. So that's a way when you're looking for individual ideas in the midst of this, where you can look for longs and shorts, because it's not all sell, it's not all buy. That's a way to do it. Then, of course, on an intraday basis, as I'm focusing on the trading I'm looking at, so here's what I've been looking at. Today I literally did long side and short side trades. We went ahead and you saw that daily support underneath in the backdrop here, as you can see right there. But then we have hourly resistance coming down on top of us. What does that mean in English? It means mom and dad are fighting, as I always explain that, and the kids are running off, to run and hide. That opens up opportunities on short side trading and long side trading. Here I did some short side trading right around this area. I did long side trading right in this area. And so you can see we had, the throttling taking off there, right? So that meant after the pullback, expecting the higher high. And then, to the downside over here, we had all sorts of individual sell signals there as well. So the key is that this allows you to look, whether you're looking intraday, you can look for long or short plays. On a swing trade basis, you can look for long or short plays. So if I'm looking at it from a swing trade perspective, I can look at things in sector scanner to find out what's hot, what's not, and of course, in wealth charts, you have the all-powerful wealth scanner as well. But I wanted to give you a little variety over here in different ways tonight with the sector scanner that so many people love. But then on an intraday basis, it opens up the door when the daily has support underneath and the resistance above for short side and long side, trading, which is exactly what I was going ahead and focusing on today, doing both. So I grossed $1,812.50. Did what I was supposed to do. I don't this today. I can't really report. Well, I should have done it this way. I should have done it differently, like I did in some of the past weekend videos here, where I could have done it a little bit better to optimize the probabilities. I did exactly what I was supposed to do in this kind of environment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach that too. Whether you're a day trader or a swing trader, I'm going to be doing a special class here next Wednesday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern, 9 o'clock Central. So if you go to becomeabettertrader.com/go, becomeabettertrader.com/go, you can join in, and we're going to do a training that I haven't done since here late last year, and it's kind of a culmination of my life's work. And so this is going to be a very good training for you to be a part of, considering what's going on with these markets. So you won't want to miss that. Again, it's going to be Wednesday morning, February 15th, 10 a.m. Eastern time, and we're probably going to go for some hours there to make sure you guys get some great inside look at the culmination of my life's work. So I'm looking forward to seeing you guys there. Great way to end the week. Of course, like I said, if I don't follow my rules, bad things can happen and losses can and will happen if I don't follow my rules. So that's why I don't have anything to report that I could have done slightly better today. I did it the way I was supposed to. I will show you how you can and can't do these things from my perspective, but basically how you can do them better and how if you do them the wrong way, bad things can happen. And that's what everybody needs to learn, as we, are looking to be better traders and investors. So I can't wait to see you here this Wednesday, February 15th, 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific. It's going to be a great time together, okay, especially since the markets will be open too. That's always fun. So you guys have a great night or a great weekend here by the time perhaps you see the video, and I can't wait to see you in next week's sessions. 2023 has just been as incredible and kicking off even faster and better than 2022, and I can't wait to just have all this great training and visibility to what we're doing in the here and now. All right, take care everyone. Have a great rest of your weekend. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.